Hello and welcome. Here we are again. We are studying ESOL English Entry 2. Today we're looking at past education. So our aims today are using timelines, punctuation, and simple and complex sentences. And our first activity is Mr. Hammer's brother, Farzad, wants to apply for an advanced accountancy course. This table gives details of his previous education. Perhaps you remember last week we looked at a series of courses and we identified which one was which. This was the one about accountancy. You must have good numeracy skills to do this course. You will use different sources of information and learn to prepare final accounts. You will also learn to use spreadsheets and some computerized accounts systems. Previous knowledge of computers is required. Look through the information quickly. This information here about Farzad. Is this course right for him? Let's read through. Let's go from the furthest back. So in 1985, he got a high school diploma in maths, chemistry, biology, physics, English, Arabic, and Farsi. That is probably about GCSE. In 1987, he got a business diploma in commerce, accountancy, management, and information technology. So that's sort of like an A-level, more or less. In 1997, he attained ESOL Level 1. Last year, he got GCSE Arabic Grade 2. And now he is studying ESOL Level 2. So what do we know? He must have good numeracy skills. He's got that. He's got a GCSE in maths. It's good enough. He will know how to use spreadsheets. Information technology was in his business diploma. Some computerized accounts. Previous knowledge of computers is required. Information technology again was in his business diploma. So this is the right course for him. He is qualified to go on to this course. So let's look at this chart again. We have information about when things were studied and what things were studied. Can you, using the information in the chart, complete the timeline? So for example, 1985 is when he passed his high school diploma. Please pause the video now and do that exercise. Thank you. So, thank you for pausing. Thank you for doing that exercise. Let's have a look. So in 1985, he passed his high school diploma. In 1987, he passed his business diploma in commerce. In 1997, he took or passed his ESOL Level 1. Last year, he passed or got Grade 2 in GCSE Arabic and now studying ESOL Level 2. Now let's see, can you, using all of that information, both in the timeline and which we took from the chart, can you, and using the time markers in the pink box, that's in part 1, look at these words. They're called time markers. They help you understand when and in which order things happen. Can you complete the paragraph about Mr. Hamed's education? I passed my high school diploma. What's next? Then, now, after that? So, I give you another 5 minutes. Please pause the video now and please complete that. Please write a paragraph about Mr. Hamed's education. So, here we go. And for this, I've just taken a screenshot of the answers. Excuse me. I passed my high school diploma in 1985 for a year in 1985, in 2006. After that, I took a business diploma. Next, I took ESOL level 1. Then, last year, I studied GCSE Arabic. Now, I'm studying, notice the tense change, I'm studying ESOL level 2. Last year I studied, now I'm studying. So, let's talk about using pronunciation. Look at that table again. Can you use it to help you work out some punctuation rules? When do you use capital letters? When do you use commas? What are commas? If you look at 1987, business diploma in commerce, comma, accountancy, comma, management and information technology. In 1985, you find high school diploma in maths, comma, chemistry, comma, biology, comma, English, physics, comma, English, comma, Arabic and Farsi. See if you can work out the rules. I'll give you 5. Here are some rules. Capital letters. You use capital letters to start a sentence. The example is, "Come here, please." When using I said I would help. In front of people's names, this is important. Jadine, this is Claire. The reason it's important is if you write somebody's name without a capital letter, it is an insult. So please, please, please remember your capital letters. Also the names of places. The Atlantic Ocean. Days of the week, months, holidays and festivals. In 2050, Christmas Day, the 25th of December, will be a Sunday. Countries, nationalities, languages and religions. Mexico, Swedish, French, Buddhism, Christianity. And also titles. Royal Ballet Company, the Royal Shakespeare Company, RSC. And of course the much talked about recently World Health Organization, WHO. My wife insists on calling them the WHO. and that's also the name of a 60s pop group, so I make jokes. Now what about a full stop? That's that little dot at the end of a sentence. In fact, every sentence should have a capital letter and a full stop. I'm not going to school. Full stop. Also for abbreviations, if the last letter of the word is not used. For example, mun instead of Monday. Cont instead of continued. Also in emails and internet addresses, asleepatlunchtime.com. http://www.primed.com. The dot is a full stop. And what about a comma? As some of you know, I do lots of poetry readings on my channel, which I'm sure you have subscribed to. In poetry, it's very, very important to breathe your commas. So you use a comma when you want your reader to take a breath. But also to separate in a list or series. Dad bought apples, pears, grapes, and juicy plums, full stop. The dog stopped, barked loudly, then ran away, full stop. You also use them to make the meaning of a sentence clear. Mike said his sister is very sick. That means Mike's sister is sick. Mike, said his sister, is very sick. Which means, so the words are the same, but the punctuation tells us that Mike is sick. Mike said his sister is very sick. Mike, said his sister, is very sick. It's reported speech. We also need it where we need to pause in a sentence. This was the breathing thing I spoke about a moment ago. Once upon a time, there was a little rabbit. A long, long time ago, unicorns roamed the earth. They probably didn't, but don't tell my daughter. So these are the ways that we use capital letters, full stops, and commas. So can you put the capital letters, commas, and full stops in these sentences? I have to join the library. I need books about maths, English, and science. Students must not use mobile phones, smoke, or use bad language. Next, I studied ESOL, Arabic, childcare, and hairdressing. I'm going to let you do that. Please pause the video here, do the exercise. We'll check it together. Here's the answers. I have to join the library, full stop. I need books about maths, comma, English and science, full stop. Students must not use mobile phones, comma, smoke or use bad language, full stop. C. Next, comma, I studied ESOL, comma, Arabic, comma, childcare, comma, and hairdressing, full stop. The comma before and is called an Oxford comma, and it's optional. You can either have childcare and hairdressing or childcare, comma, and hairdressing. It's up to you. It's up to you. I do not have a strong feeling about the Oxford comma, but there it is. It's a debate. It's a debate among grammarians. So, activity D is about writing. specifically about using simple and compound sentences. Look at the sentences in the clouds. A. I came to the UK in 1995. B. I came to the UK in 1995 and first lived in Bradford. C. I didn't go to college until 1997. D. I came to the UK in 1995 but didn't go to college until 1997. How many ideas are in each sentence? Read them again, have a think, and I'll give you, and pause the video, then we'll work this out together. In the first sentence, I came to the UK in 1995, there's one idea. But in B, I came to the UK in 1995 and first lived in Bradford, has two ideas. I didn't go to college until 1997, one idea. But I came to the UK in 1995, but didn't go to college until 1997, has two ideas. You see, these are two sentences which have been put together. The words that we use to join these ideas together are and but. We join the sentences with and. I came to the UK in 1995 and first lived in Bradford. And but. I came to the UK in 1995, but I didn't go to college until 1997. And but. We use and to add ideas, and we use but to show a difference in ideas. Think about them. Think about two rams or two goats, and they hit each other with their heads, and it's called butting. So think of two goats butting. Here's an exercise. I'm not going to give you answers today. I will let you make up the answers. Use your imagination, please make them interesting, and I would like you please to send these to my email address, tskinner, or one word, tskinner at howcollege.ac.uk. I will give you some suggestions on how I would do this. This is just off the top of my head. I haven't prepared it. It's 5 o'clock, but I have to stay at work. It's 5 o'clock and I want to go home. Two ideas that agree. Two ideas, then it's 5 o'clock, but I have to stay at work. Two ideas that are in disagreement. Michelle has a new car, but it's rubbish. Michelle has a new car, and it's amazing. Notice, new car, good thing, but it's rubbish, and it's amazing. I'm tired, but I'll keep going. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it's gone right to my head. We have a holiday next week, but it's going to be raining all week. We have a holiday next week and we've got £1,000 to spend on ice cream. My cat is friendly, but it smells. So So those are just my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please write them down for me and email them to me. Thanks. Our aims today were to use timelines, which we did in reference to Fazad. Also, we wanted to do punctuation, which we did with commas and full stops and capital letters. And we wanted to do simple and complex sentences, which we did by discussing and but. I would like you to complete the exercise on the last slide and, see what I did there, and do what's on the next slide. I would like you to write about your previous education. I'd like you to write 3 sentences about what you studied before before now. Please use and but to make compound sentences. Remember to use the past tense and time markers. So for example, I left school, past tense, in 1990 and then I went to college to study hairdressing, but I didn't like it. Whew. You've got and, you've got then, you've got in 1990, but, oh, you've got everything in there. Can you write 3 sentences similar and then email them to me at tskinner@howcollege.ac.uk. You've all had plenty of emails from me. Last thing I will ask you to do, when you have watched this video, can you please write your name in the YouTube comment so that I know who has watched it? Thank you very much. And until next time, have a great day. Goodbye.